Really like to see some bubbles today. She said that there had never been bubbles at a Gordon. There's never been a bubble show at Gordon Parks before. So if you would like to see some bubbles, can you say bubbles? If you would like to see some bubbles, can you say bubbles? And if you'd like to see some bubbles, say bubbles. And we will begin our bubble play that we have for you today. Say their name, they will be blowing different bubbles. So my first character, his name is Princess Caveman. Johanny Clark is Princess Caveman. Let's give him a big round of applause. Alright, Johanny, open those bubbles up and make sure that they make bubbles. Come on over, Chloe. Chloe has agreed to be my forest today, and she seems a little shy, but that's okay. Chloe, I'll help make some bubbles with you to start out. Still ready to do this? So anytime I say the word forest, Chloe is going to make some giant foresty bubbles for us. Do you want to do it or not? Okay, here we go. All right. Flowers in my story that I believe Sienna will be making for us. So Sienna will be dumping out of this one here. Sienna, can you show us what it's going to look like when I say beautiful flowers? Ooh, make a few more beautiful flowers for us, please. Make another one. Awesome. And I have Adriana Smith here as my turtle. Adriana, you will be dipping from the same bucket as Sienna. Every time I say the word turtle, Adriana will be making a beautiful turtley bubbles. Whoa! You didn't know turtle bubbles look like that, did you? Well, they do. And, oh, I have my dinosaur in my hand, I couldn't find it. And Chavez Bell over here, every time I say the word dinosaur, we'll be dipping out of our large bubble pool to make some dinosaurs. So can you show us what dinosaur-shaped bubbles look like? That's a lot smaller than a regular dinosaur, I think. Alright, so as you guys know, today is the last day of school, and I'm going to tell you today, okay? Oh, wait for it to get quiet before I tell you my story. Alright, so I want to take you back, not decades, but millennium. A millennium is 1,000 years, and I'm going to take you back 12,000 years. And I want you to close your eyes and imagine Kansas 12,000 years ago. The Arkansas River was giant. There were huge mastodons and woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers. And there was someone known as Princess Caveman. Now, Princess Caveman was very much like you and I, all of you students out there. Princess Caveman, there we go, he had to go to school too. And Princess Caveman had to walk through the forest. Show us some foresty bubbles. He had to walk, invisible forest. He had to walk through the forest to get to school. So Princess Caveman was on his way through the forest. Oh, you're going to be making a lot of bubbles, Miss Chloe. There's a lot of forests in this story. So Princess Caveman was on his way through the forest, and actually there weren't any dinosaurs because it was the Ice Age. Now, there were no dinosaurs. Do it fast. There were no dinosaurs in the Ice Age, but that's okay because dinosaur bubbles are fun. So Princess Caveman, it was his last day at school, and he was walking through the forest to go to school. And he thought he would do something really special for his principal. So Princess Caveman is walking through the forest, and he thinks, I'm going to pick some flowers for my principal, Mrs. Hutchinson. Flowers. Forest. He's in the forest with the flowers. And as Princess Caveman is walking through the forest, he sees a giant turtle. And this giant turtle is doing something weird. This giant turtle is eating flowers. Now, Princess Caveman learned a lot of things in his education, but he never learned that turtles like to eat flowers in the forest. But Princess Caveman found out that turtles do like to eat flowers. Turtles do like to eat flowers in the forest where there are actually no dinosaurs because it's the Ice Age. So as he's walking through the forest, he is picking up flowers for his principal, Mrs. Hutchinson. Now, as he's walking through the forest, he sees the beautiful Arkansas River. It's much bigger than it is today because in the Ice Age there was a lot more water. So Princess Caveman is looking into the water at the edge of the forest with the turtle and the flowers where there are no dinosaurs, right? Because it's the Ice Age. And as Princess Caveman is looking into the water from the edge of the forest, he sees these beautiful pearls. Those are tiny pearls. See, in the Ice Age, everything was way bigger, so they didn't have teeny tiny pearls back then. They had super giant pearls. More turtle bubbles, please. So Princess Caveman is worried that the turtle might eat his flowers. But then he sees those beautiful pearls in the Arkansas River, and he thinks, well, I bet Miss Hutchinson would like some beautiful pearls better than she likes flowers. They last a lot longer. So before Princess Caveman knows what he's doing, he's jumping from the edge of the forest. He drops his flowers and he is in the water and he is swimming. And Princess Caveman is in the forest with the turtle and the flowers where there are no dinosaurs, right? Because it's the Ice Age. And as Princess Caveman is looking into the water from the edge of the forest, he sees these beautiful pearls. Those are tiny pearls. See, in the Ice Age, everything was way bigger, so they didn't have teeny tiny pearls back then. They had super giant pearls. And he's worried that the turtle might eat them. More turtle bubbles, please. So Princess Caveman is worried that the turtle might eat his flowers. But then he sees those beautiful pearls in the Arkansas River, and he thinks, well, I bet Miss Hutchinson would like some beautiful pearls better than she likes flowers. They last a lot longer. So before Princess Caveman knows what he's doing, he's jumping from the edge of the forest. He drops his flowers and he is in the water and he is swimming. And Princess Caveman, he's swimming for these beautiful pearls that he's found. So he's swimming for these beautiful pearls that he's found in the middle of the river. Princess Caveman has forgotten all about the flowers and the turtle and the dinosaurs that aren't really there because it's the Ice Age. Now, boys and girls, make sure you stay on your seats or we'll have to cut the bubble story short, and it has a really exciting twist to the ending. All right, so Princess Caveman is out in the middle of the water and he's trying to pick up these pearls when he realizes, uh-oh, Princess Caveman, guess what? You don't know how to swim. So here's Princess Caveman out in the water. He's got this giant pearl that Hutchinson's gonna love, but he can't swim. And he thinks, well, I don't know how to swim. How am I gonna get back? Well, just then, the giant turtle, he's a really extra big turtle, comes swimming up and catches Princess Caveman on his back. Now the giant turtle takes Princess Caveman back to the edge of the forest where there are no dinosaurs because it's the Ice Age. And the turtle is even nice enough that he didn't eat Mrs. Hutchinson's flowers. He saved them, and so the turtle hands the flowers back to Princess Caveman, and so that Princess Caveman can walk to school and give those beautiful flowers to his principal. So we would like to do that now and say thank you to Mrs. Hutchinson for a beautiful year. Mrs. Hutchinson, would you mind coming up front? Let's give her a big round of applause. Awesome. All right, can I get step to the side? So, Miss Hutchinson, you're not done yet? All right, so Miss Hutchinson, she's overjoyed at the beautiful flowers that Princess Caveman has picked for her in the forest with the really tall trees. Now, Miss Hutchinson seems really, are you overjoyed today?
I'm just overjoyed.
It's overjoyed. I mean, it's a great last day of school. We're having this talent show so that we can end the school year on a great note, so that we can think back over the summer about how much fun we had here at GPA. So I have something that Mrs. Hutchinson, if you think it would be fun, I think it would be fun, and it's something we could all try together. Sure. All right. Well, thank you guys. If you're a part of my bubble show, can you please put your bubble ones down and go back to class? Thank you. Let's give a round of applause. Right? Now, Ms. Hutchinson, I was thinking one of the things I like to do is I like to put people in bubbles. Would it be okay with you if I put you in a bubble? She would? Oh my gosh, she was hoping I would put her in a bubble. If you would like to see Ms. Hutchinson.
Unfortunately, I can't hear about how to get in a bubble because everybody's talking. They're so excited.